Well, we want to give students an opportunity to address Dr. Pattillo in their own environment, which would be a nice luncheon around the time that is good for them in between classes. It's also very nice of Dr. Pattillo to be willing to field questions, not knowing what they are ahead of time, and so it just shows that he's not afraid to answer students' questions.
What is your most passionate hobby away from being president on your daily walk with your dog?
I was really concerned about the parking situations. As a commuter, I think it's really important to be able to get where you need to go in a timely manner, and I think they answered that pretty well today.
Oh, I like this event because you get to deal with students. You understand, I came out of the student division. A career was spent working with students. And in the job as president, I don't get to work with students every day on a day-to-day basis. So this is what the university is all about, students. So it's just refreshing to come and visit with students. And you know, I work with faculty and staff, and they pretty well know what's going on throughout the university. But many times students don't really understand what goes on or how it goes on or why it goes on. So I thoroughly enjoy visiting and telling them, and we're just one big team.
I totally agree. Just the freedom of just to come out and write your questions on a cue card and have someone else present it to the Baker Pattillo himself. I was really enthused about it. It was good for him, actually. I went to it last year, had a good time, and once again it's back. I really appreciate it.
A real answer, and not have to go through a third source or a fourth source to try and get an answer to a solution that might not ever happen.
It was more of a one-on-one experience, how he answered the questions that we've all been wondering, and I just feel like I'm more in the know of SFA.
He was really personal, and you really got some good questions answered that you wouldn't normally be able to.
My favorite question was probably the one, what I do as a hobby outside of walking doches around campus, or maybe the one about my wife.